Oh, hello. There we go.
There you go, Billy. You want them?
Yeah.
Take them.
Oh, wow. This is rockfish. Today we are fishing for rockfish. Man, and they do fight. This is a good one.
Should be.
Yeah.
He's way back here.
He is way back there. Figured I'd start with action, and this is heavy action. It's definitely a bigger one.
Let me,
Wow. He's only a mile away from the boat now. Oh. Just judging by the boils back there, this guy is a brute.
Jag okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's just about giving up. Dead weight now, almost. He might take off again. I don't know these rods and reels, so this might be a smaller one, but they're some of the strongest fighting freshwater / saltwater fish there is. They just can happen to live in freshwater. That's why they stock like 100,000 of these or more a year in this body of water. Cool. A little bit smaller than I thought he'd be, but still a good fish.
Come over here, Billy. Come on, dude. Pull him this way.
Trying. Oh no, he is.
It's a good one, dude.
Oh, yeah.
About? Jesus.
Yeah, it is bigger than I thought it was.
That's a
Big one.
good one.
Right in the corner of the mouth.
Right where it's supposed to be.
There's a size hook. How heavy? Whoa.
21.
21 pounds. Cool. Nice striped bass. Alright, I'm going to release them. I'm not going to be able to move the camera to do the release. Need to get this guy in the water quickly.
Well, that's one way of doing it.
Using gizzard shad. And like my last video, it's just hooked through the nose with a planar board. And his rig is different than mine because he's got a swivel.
Which works.
Yeah.
That's too far, buddy.
You think that's too
Yeah,
far?
too far. Don't let, like I said, 7 feet. Like low long. It's fine.
Like right
That's
here.
fine. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's really short.
Yep. Well, it just worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't argue with me then.
Planar board.
That's probably good.
Want this one right here?
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. I'll move this away.
And now we're ready to catch the next one. And we have an audience of a couple of ospreys.
See it? Well, last time.
I wonder if that's a bass, maybe.
I don't know. This is what happened. They get a little sketchy, and that's all of a sudden that thing just either goes crazy or they just let it go.
Yeah. Keeps doing that. Pulled it back pretty far. I'm wondering if you finally hooked the bass and it's just swimming with it. I keep pulling it back and stuff.
No, you don't mind.
Once again, I brought my swim bait set up to see if I could catch something on this gizzard shad. We've been seeing some blow-ups here and there, so it might be worth being ready to cast this. I did catch a couple of big strappers with this thing. And it's just a slow reel for this. You reel it too fast, it'll go sideways. This water is really stained too. Outside of getting those, you know, little bitty bites or whatever, maybe bass or gar or whatever, we haven't really seen any more action on the planar boards. And something jumped on the other side of the boat, so I'm going to cast at it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh. Oh.
He's on top.
Yeah. He's going to get smashed. Come on.
Oh.
He's nervous. There's got to be something chasing him. We put a really, really, really big gizzard on that one. Hopefully he's not running from a bass or something.
Well, pretty big bass. He's running from that, he's running from that thing. Oh, he went back down.
Yep, went back down, kind of.
Oh, no, he's right there.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, hopefully something will chomp him. Something did get him.
Something was going on there for a second.
Yeah, got him all nervous.
Oh, he was nervous.
That's the stupidest. Oh!
Dude.
He smashed it.
He got that bait, I think.
Yep. I think he broke the line. He broke the hook.
Broke the hook off. Dude. Got smoked, Billy. Oh, my Lord.
All right, as just a quick update here. We've hit a few different spots trying to get another striped bass in the boat, and nothing so far. We caught that one this morning, and we had that one break off, and that's about it. This is kind of typical striped bass fishing, you know. Every now and then you run into a school and catch, 10 or 20. But most of the time, you're dragging baits, hoping one bites. That's why I like fishing, up at the dam, catching drum and bass, white bass, largemouth, smallmouth, drum. I just said drum. But, all those fish, because it's constant action. While this is not really constant action. But it's worth it, especially if you get one of the big stripers on the line. And that's what we got earlier. They're a good fight. They're fun to catch. They're just a little bit more difficult to get on the line. We're going here for probably an hour more, and then we're going to call it. The sun is up and got bluebird skies, and it's warming up. It's going to be another week of 90 to 100 degree weather. It has been a hot summer. Alright guys, move this to right here. Well, this was an example of a successful striped bass trip. We did catch a nice striped bass and missed another one. And like I said earlier, that's kind of a typical striped bass trip. There are times where you get a bunch of them, but most of the time you get a couple. And I would say that stripers probably skunk you more than carp have skunked me when I'm fishing for them trying to get a trophy size one. But hey, it was a good morning, and now we are going to drag this a couple more minutes, but it is getting hot and we're going to pull out and head back to the ramp. And I do hope maybe some of you learned something new. Now, as always, I want to thank you for taking your time out of your day to actually watch this video. I really, really appreciate it. Now, I am going to warn you guys, I am doing probably one more video in this boat. We're going to go catfishing and hopefully catch a bunch of, big cats or small cats or whatever decides to bite. So stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, and thanks again for watching. I do hope to see you next time.